So, hello and welcome, traders, to this episode on Big Just Trades. This is going to be a backtesting section, and we're going to talk about our forecast for the 9th to the 13th of June. So, without wasting much time, let's get right into it. So, this was our POI point of interest for last week before the market opened. So, it was here. This was our daily POI. We name it POI. So fast forward, the reason why I chose this POI because it cleared liquidity here, has cleared liquidity here on the daily time frame. Then it broke structure to the upside with the candles body. So that confirmed the valid break of structure. So that's break of structure. Sorry. Let's name this BOS. Oh, sorry. Break of structure. So fast forward, I went down to the 4 time frame. Sorry, 4 time frame to refine the entry. So, excuse me, guys. I want to join the meeting here. Okay. Hello, welcome, David. Just go back. Good afternoon, bro. Hope you can see my screen. Okay. So, let's go in over last week's trades. So here, this is the daily POI. We define it on the 4 time frame. So the 4 time frame, this is the POI that pushed price up. So just pick this one here, and I'll name it for each POI. And I'll clear the daily just to make the chart look nice. So that's the 4 POI that pushed price up. So we're seeing this lower it to the, so we take it down to the lower time frame. So that's 2 hour from daily to 4 hour to 2 hour. So the 2 hour time frame, it's all 2 possible POIs. That was this one here, this POI with the imbalance, and this one here, the POI that caused the valid break of structure to the upside. So this candle, let me just delete this one. So these were our 2 valid POIs for entry. So this is the 2 HPOI. This is also a 2 HPOI. So price was here when the market closed here. The market closed here after NFP. That was last 2 weeks. Yeah, last week rather, because today is Saturday. So last week, because this was Saturday. So the market closed here. After tapping into our first 2-hour POI, which caused the valid break of structure to the upside. But I saw this POI as a possible price as possible for price to reach because it has an imbalance here. That price gold will fail. Price will fail, then I push up, because price sold down to fill imbalances. So upon price opening, price tried moving up, but it had to come down to fill this imbalance. Tap into this POI clearly, then it started buying up. So here, price was crossing the lower low. So here, so this was coming down. lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So this lower high was supposed to push price even down to break structure here. That would have caused the price to sell lower, even more lower. But it didn't happen like that. It caused a failed swing rather. So let me just delete this off and delete this off. So it caused a failed swing. That was here. Price failed to break this low. So it's called failed swing on the 2-hour time frame, which confirmed that this POI, second POI, is going to hold price up. So failed swing, let me name it. So upon seeing it, caused the failed swing here, then caused another break of structure to the upside here. Here. So with this, it was confirmed that price was going to buy up. It was confirmed that our POI was clearly, our POI was correct. Yeah, let's say it's correct, and it was going to hold price up. So here, checking for our first entry here on the 2-hour time frame. I like to take most of my POIs on the 2-hour time frame. But checking from here, price caused a break of structure to the upside, came down to fill this imbalance here. Could have sold lower to fill this imbalance as well, but didn't. It filled this first imbalance, then took off. But without seeing nothing much here, I lowered my time frame to the 1-hour time frame here. Then I saw what price did. Price tapped into a fair value gap here. Here, this fair value gap, 1-hour fair value gap here, which held price here. So this was the first touch here. Price came down, touched this level, went up, came back and touched this level, giving a double bottom. Then it bought upwards. Bought upwards. Let me just clear this off here. So this was the first touch. This first touch, price gave my entry style. Yeah, it gave my entry style here, because as price tapped, sorry, I just received the message. Okay, let's keep going. So as price reached this area, filled this imbalance here, price cleared all this liquidity here. Cleared all this liquidity. So upon touching this level, gave an engulfing bullish candle here. This bullish engulfing candle. So this bullish engulfing candle signified that buyers have entered the market and they are willing to push price up. So let me just zoom in even more. So here, this was the fair value gap price filled. So, and it gave a bullish engulfing candle here. So what I do most of the time is I'll mark this candle out. Sorry. Mark this candle out. Then I'll mark this bullish candle throughout. Like I'll give it a cross like this. Then I'll mark the possible stop loss zone. So this was stop hands. So anytime I'll enter this market, I'll be sure to push my SL even lower here. So down to the 15 minutes time frame. So where is the chart? Okay, down to the 15 minutes time frame. So here, this was the 15 minutes time frame. So I remember I took the trade. Here. I entered here on this candle. This candle pushed price up. So I took a buy here. So I marked this candle out. And I entered on a 50% candle. So I just took a buy here. 5 pips below here for spread. Then I was first draw on liquidity was here, so got this first draw on liquidity. So that was the first target. That was almost, that's 3.3 RR. Was an easy trade, yeah, easy trade. Price even pushed more higher. So this I took first TP here, then went down back to the 1 hour time frame because price reversed for some reasons. I don't know. Price reversed. I think it was the CIP news. Yeah. So yeah, it was the CIP news. Price reversed. Reversed, came down, but this area held price again, causing the double bottom. Double bottom signifies more buys. So double bottom here, then it gave an engulfing candle here again. This engulfing candle, this long engulfing candle, it signifies more buys. So I even went more to the 2 hour time frame. Yeah, 2 hour time frame. Sorry, my network is a bit glitchy here. Yeah, here, it was here. 2 hour time frame. As price went up, I saw this fair value gap because it was an early morning. This candle sold very early. It was an early morning that this candle dropped. I was like, where is price heading to? Because I was confused. Yeah, I was a bit confused here. So I marked this level. This was a resistance level, but price broke through. Could have held price down. Price broke through. So as price broke through, to come back and use it as support. Sorry. So resistance level disrespected becomes a support level. So I saw this fair value gap and I saw this support level here. So price came down, filled 50% of this imbalance here, closed the fair value gap, 50% of this fair value gap, then it retraced back because it never closed below this support level. So I went down to a 15 minutes time frame again. Remember, I was already in this trade. I've already taken partials, but this trade was still running. So 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, I remember here. Remember this price, this hold price up, gave this fair value gap. I was expecting price to come down to close this fair value gap, but price never came down. Here, price never came down because there was a lot of sellers in the market. So price formed a new support level here. This is pure price action I'm using. Price formed a new support level here, then it gave an engulfing candle 15 minutes time frame, which signifies more buys. So more time, what I do is I'll mark this candle out, mark this candle down, and I'll mark the previous candle that got engulfed. So with this 15 minutes time frame, go down to the 5 minutes. 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame. I'm going to find either fair value gap or 5 minutes time frame. So as you can see, this is the 5 minutes time frame. This was a fair value gap here. This candle never touched the order. This wicks never touched. So okay, undo this here. So this is the 5-hour fair value gap. So I've drawn 5% XL below here, 5 pips below the low. Then you will look for drawn liquidities on the 5 minutes time frame for first target. So drawn liquidity was here. That will be your first target. Here, first target. Then you will keep on holding because we were targeting a level on the daily time frame. So sorry. Okay, we're targeting a level on the daily time frame. So where is the chart? Where is the chart? Sorry guys, I haven't seemed to. Hey, sorry. I'm far back. Far back. Okay. So we're targeting this area. Our forecast, we were targeting this area. That is 34.24. This was our target, our all-time target. So with our first entry, this is our target. Second entry, this is our target. So until we reach this area, we'll just be stacking more entries. So down to the 2 hour. This looks like an SL, but it wasn't an SL. It was no SL. This was a trade, a winning trade. So price on the 2 hour time frame formed and it gave an fair value gap here. So I was really expecting price to come here down a bit here to close this fair value gap, but it never did. It rather formed a new support level here. New support level here. So upon this new support here, price gave another bullish engulfing candle. So this one. Candle, because it engulfed this bearish candle here. So let me just clear this one. Let me mark my candles as I usually do. So here, I mark this one two out here, just like this. Okay, just like this. Okay, down to the 15 minutes time frame. Just read the price action there. So as you can see, so here, this was the engulfing candle, and this was where the candle price engulfed. So here, this long here. So this is a POI, another block. Yeah, because this one's here cleared liquidity, but it is this candle that has an imbalance. So this was another block on the 15 minutes time frame, but price never reached that level. Just keep pumping. So let's check the 1 hour. Still the same POI here. Price just keep pumping because I was reaching to the top. I was drawing towards liquidity. So I got two entries. It was this one to 34 here, and this one too. This one too to 34 here. Yeah, so this was 12.5 RR and this was 20 RR. Yeah, because this entry was based on a 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. So Excel was very small. So here, this was what the forecast gave us. Markets started buying from here up to our POI here, then caught entry from here, this 1 hour fair value gap, then this support level on the 2 hour time frame, and an imbalance here. That's a fair value gap here. Then price form a support on the 15 minutes time frame. Then we put another entry here. This would have been the third entry, but price never reached here. Price keep playing around here. So price is looking for reasons to go up. It's forming this. Looking for reasons to go up. To either break up, but I'm expecting price to come down next week. So this is the trade recap for our forecast. So my next bias in gold is going to be this. So let me just clear this here. As we are done here, let me just clear this. So for my next bias in gold should be this. This is It's a valid break of structure. Valid break of structure here, viewers. Then there is a daily POI. Rectangle here. This is daily POI. Daily POI here. So why clear liquidity here? Sorry. Clear liquidity here, and it has an imbalance here. Trying to mark this out. Has an imbalance here. So I'm expecting price, once the market open, I'm expecting price to drop lower to close this imbalance here. Try to come up a bit, then use this to clear the inducement traders. Tap into this area clearly, then give a new time high next week. Yeah, that's my bias for next week. Yeah, because there's no imbalance to be filled on the daily time frame. This imbalance is closed, and price is heading towards this liquidity here to 3,500. Yeah, here. So I'm expecting next week to give us something like 3,520 and even more. So when you take the fib here, you take it down here to this swing high here. That this area is clearly in the 50% of the fair value gap is in line with the 50% of the fib retracement, Fibonacci retracement. Yeah. So somewhere here is 65 and somewhere here is 70 of the fib. So all this area is crucial. Within this area is crucial. So I'm seeing the price to drop down here and pump and create and give us a new all-time high. So this is my next bias. I'll be uploading this video tomorrow. So today is Saturday, 14th of June. Yeah, 14th of June. Today is Saturday. I'll be uploading this tomorrow. That's a Sunday, 15th of June. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. This brings us to the end of our section. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video or the next section.
So that's it, guys. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support us in creating more videos like this. Thank you for watching.